For this problem, you're going to want to recall the Pythagorean theorem, which states that in a right triangle, the sum of the two legs, a squared plus b squared, the sum of the two legs squared is equal to the hypotenuse squared. So we're going to use that formula. We know we can use that formula because tangents make a right angle with a radius or diameter. So I know that that 12 and 5 between those is going to be 90 degrees. So if I want to know the length of AB, I can call that the hypotenuse since that's across from the 90-degree angle. That's kind of like your c, like your lowercase c. So it's going to be 5 squared plus 12 squared equals, I'm going to call it AB just because that's the name of the segment. So AB squared. So when you're solving for those, if you might recall how to do those, you will take the 5 and the 12, square them and add them together. And that's 169. So 169 is equal to AB squared. Well, if I want to know what AB is, I will have to take the square root of that. So 169 under the square root bar will get me AB. So we can calculate that if we don't know it in our head. Do SQRT, 169. And that's going to become 13. So that whole length here from A to B is going to be 13 units. 13. Which is AB. Now I'm also asked to get BD. Well, okay, that's going to be a little more involved, but basically in these circles, a radius is going to be the same measure no matter where you draw it. So it just so happens that AD is also the radius. So that's going to be 5. And if I know that's 5 and I know that's 13, I can take 13 and subtract 5. And that's going to give me 8. So that 8 there plus the 5 will give me my overall hypotenuse. Let's look at part B. So part B is a little bit different. It's still going to be the same Pythagorean theorem formula. You have a right angle right there. Difference here is that you're given the hypotenuse, not the two legs. What we don't know is we don't know the radius. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and call it R. And R would be either A or B. Okay, it's not going to be your hypotenuse. This is going to be your hypotenuse. That's your C value. So when we're solving this, it would be, and we'll call this XW. XW is your radius, so XW squared plus our B value would be 24, so 24 squared equals C, 25 squared. So in this case, I can't add these together. What I have to do is I have to subtract the 25 squared and the 24 squared. So in here, I'll do 25 squared minus 24 squared, since I want to get this subtracted out. So that's going to give me XW is 49. XW squared is 49. So again, we're going to subtract the 24 squared from the 25 squared. So XW squared is equal to 49, which means XW is the square root of 49, which you probably know as 7. And you can always verify that in the calculator if you need to, but the square root of 49, as you can see, SQRT, 49 is 7. So we can get the other lengths there too based off that information. I mean, if I know XW is going to be 7, that's a radius. I also know that XZ is going to be 7 because that's a radius. And if I want to know ZY, I can take 25 and subtract 7. So ZY is going to be 25 minus 7, so it's going to be 18. Yeah, put that in the box down there, 18. All right,